Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's been a little while. Um, haven't done a whole lot of comic book shopping or comic hunting other than picking up my weekly books. But I want to give you a quick update on my son's hockey season. They ended on a great note, a great season. They finished the season undefeated in league play, 20-0, including playoffs. They won the championship pretty handedly, 10-2 over another team, which played us pretty tight games early in the season. So it's nice to blow them out at the end of the year. Um, the only game they kind of really did lose this year was a scrimmage game. Sorry about this camera; it keeps slipping on me here. But the only game they did lose was against a 16U team. My son plays for a 14U team, so it was just a scrimmage. Buddy of mine's a coach. Figured what the hell, we had some ice time. Play a quick scrimmage. We were missing some players that day, so I think we could have held our own a little bit better if we had a couple of our better players. But nonetheless, this was a great season. And this past weekend, we went down to Cleveland and played in the rock and roll tournament down there, and we won the championship. 4 games guaranteed, 4 wins, great competition. We played team from Michigan, Pittsburgh, and a local team, and every game was close. I think every game through the whole tournament was within 1 or 2 goals. So first game we played, we actually won with like 9 seconds left in the game. We were down by 1 late. My son tied it 3-3, and then I said late in the game, one of our centers picked off a pass, got it ahead to one of our defensemen. He jumped up, but good player, took it in, forehand, backhand, roofed it. 9 seconds left. So we ended. That was our first game. The parents were crazy in that game, just ridiculous. One kid actually got kicked out of the game for fighting, and their parents were cheering, which is ridiculous at this level of hockey. But one of our guys actually got a penalty for roughing. He was the one who got punched in the face, but he got a penalty for receiving, I guess. I don't know. But like I said, and then that was the first game. Second game was Saturday morning. We won that one 5-3. Game was another game, which is again just chippy. You typically 14 USA hockey rules. There's no check. Or for what reason this tournament was a full checking tournament. So most of our kids on our team, they play either JV or they played varsity, or not varsity, but modified in the past. So they were used to checking, and they kind of enjoy it sometimes. But one kid was just being an idiot from the other team, was just hacking and slashing in the corner. And one of our kids had enough of it, so he just laid him out. Got a penalty for it. Deserved a penalty for it. And that was like 7 seconds left in the game. And right after the face-off, one of their players charges up one of our players, tackles them. They start wrestling around. Our kid gets up, just start punching the kid in the face. Obviously, he got 5 for fighting and a game suspension, which was our Saturday night game, which we ended up winning 2-0. And then Sunday morning was our championship game. And again, another really close game. We were winning 2-1 late in the third, under 2 minutes. And the ref calls a stupid penalty against my son. I don't know what this ref was looking at, but this kid was grabbing my son, head looking a bear hug, and all my son did was push him away. And he got 2 minutes for roughing. So then they ended up tying it on the power play with like 30 seconds left in the game. It was ridiculous. Overtime, nobody scores. We go to a shootout. And this is the first team that we played Friday. And our first shooter was the kid who scored the game-winning goal. So we put him out first. Same move, same goal. I think he's going to get that kid nightmares on that move. But he scored. Beautiful goal again. The Pittsburgh Vipers kid comes down, makes a move, but mishandles the puck a little bit, doesn't get a shot off. Our second player goes down there, shoots, puts one through his legs, score. And then their second shooter comes in and our goalie makes an absolute beautiful pad save to close the game out. So yeah, that was just a great ending to the season to win that tournament. So that concludes pretty much my hockey coaching career. I think after this year, I think I will not be coaching anymore. My son will probably move on to 16U, and unless I'm asked, I don't know if I'm going to coach anymore. Get a little sad about it, but I do enjoy just watching sometimes. It's kind of fun. So, but while we're down there Friday, our schedule kind of changed in mid route. We went up Thursday evening, so we know we weren't playing until 4 o'clock on Friday, which we were supposed to play like 11:30. But schedule changed, so Thursday or Friday morning, while we're in town, why not check out some comic shops? But the only thing that was there was a comic shop close by our hotel, and there was a Half Price Books. Comic shop was cards and comics, which is pretty much they had Magic, Pokemon cards, and they had some graphic novels. That was pretty much it. So comic supplies, but other than that, no new issues, no back issues, nothing. Half Price Books, on the other hand, I tried to limit myself as far as time wise. But they didn't have a lot, so I was able to go through their bins and their clearance, which wasn't a whole lot. Didn't find much. The only thing I did find was probably the first book I saw when I walked in there. It's one I've been looking for a while. I have not been able to find was Immortal Iron Fist #1. It was $7. I said I don't see this book even hardly online a whole lot, but in the wild I never see it. So I was on vacation. I had no problem paying the $7, but they had like a lot of even a lot of their other Justice League books were like $7-8, and I wasn't going to pay $5 minimum for a back issue. Their clearance has some dollar books, but nothing was jumping out. Like I said, I'm trying to limit myself to just what's on my list, unless I find something a really great deal. But I figured I'm going to hop over to the trade paperbacks, and that's kind of where I found some books. And I was like, well, maybe I'll just get a couple of them. But I started looking, I was like, well, you know what? I'm just going to get the rest of them. So I already had 1 through 5. No, I had 1 through 4. Did I buy 5 again? I think I have 2 5s now. Oh, well. But I bought 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of Y the Last Man. I think I just bought this, actually. So I bought it again. Oh, well. So there's 5. There is 6. Number 7. I really want to get back to reading this. I've been watching the show a little bit here and there, and it's pretty good so far. My wife actually enjoys it. This is number 8. The most of these were like $6-7. This one was $7.50. This is 9, all in great shape. $7.50 again for number 10, and that is the last one. So yeah, that was just, I said, a great weekend, great little haul. So off of hockey for a while. My son's will be playing JV baseball, practicing every day. Now he's back in town. Actually, tomorrow night we actually have our 14U hockey banquet, which should be fun. And then he'll play baseball. And then starting in May, he'll actually be playing spring hockey, which is just a 4-on-4 league up in Buffalo. I think they play like 8 games, 1 game a week, maybe a practice, maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, he'll have fun. It's 4-on-4 JV division, so he'll enjoy that. It's going to overlap with baseball, though, so he may miss a game or 2 of hockey. But school sport is more important for us. But yeah, and then we'll have a few weeks off when we start 16U. But he loves the game. He absolutely loves it. He was every year the association puts out it's called the Mark Stager Award for dedication and sportsmanship and that kind of stuff for just the love of the game, players, and it's a scholarship award. Obviously, a senior usually wins it from varsity, but every age division has a nominee, all the way from 6U all the way to high school. And my son was a nominee this year for the 14U division, which he definitely deserved it. Him and another kid are pretty much the only kids that that play hockey. They don't play any other sports. They're dedicated to the game, and they've been dedicated to the game, for better part of 10 years. Um, so yeah, so he definitely deserved that award. So yeah, proud dad, I'll tell you, very very proud of him. So yeah, so that's all. Just want to give you a quick update on the rest of the hockey season, and hopefully I'll be giving you some updates on the baseball season coming up. I believe we start second week of April. Hopefully the weather gets warmer and the fields dry out. Otherwise, we'll be pushing it back to who knows when. But yeah, that's all. Got some new subscribers, so I want to thank those who've been subscribing to me, even though I haven't put out a whole lot of content lately. I'm at like 390. Hopefully get to 400 here soon. Maybe we'll do a contest. We'll see. I've been saying that for a while and I haven't got there yet, but maybe someday. So that's all for now. See you next one. Thanks. Bye.